I don't think that the techno will change so much. I mean, the techno is techno, and it has a very strong basis. It's a generation thing, I think. I think this is more regarding a little bit style and ages. I mean, back in the days it was a little bit harder and faster, but nowadays it's a little bit deeper. The bass is really strong. It's not so percussive like back in the days, but now it's getting again a little bit strong percussion situations, atmospheres, but I don't think that techno will change at all. I mean, it can be a fusion between some rhythms and techno, but the main basis of there will be always techno. So not at all. Well, everything is regarding work. Everything is regarding. You have to work. Nothing is free. There's no elevator to success. There's no elevator to any kind of things in life. You have to take the stairs, as I said. You have to work hard. You have to sweat a lot. Sometimes even blood. You have to work your ass off and prepare yourself every single day. Every single day you have to prepare yourself. Training, listening music, producing, discovering new styles of producing, discovering new equipment, discovering new BSTs, and try to push yourself to the maximum. Always, never. My advice is never try to do anyone else work. Try to find your own way to work, try to find your own style, and do it. This is the thing that will be unique for you. Well, nowadays, we have, at least I can see this and I can put it in a balance now. Not only techno, but the music, it's a prostitute in some way. It's a prostitute. Now it's not depending regarding how good you are or how big skills, how many skills you have in a dance floor, in the DJ booth, in the studio, whatever. Now it's all about how do you look, how do you pay, how they will pay you. So everything it's getting a trend. There's a very big DJs and artists in general. Really nice. I can say it. But they are still. They need to explode. And they need to be discovered, I think. And by the outside, there's a lot of, not everyone, but there's a lot of teenagers. There's a lot of teenagers that the only thing they need, or they want, or they are asking for is alcohol, to be in a party, to meet girls, and the fame. The fame doesn't exist at all. I mean, we are talking about artists. No, we are not talking about rock stars or something. So. Some young people are really lost. They want to do some things or certain kind of things in the music in general, and the music is in just because they want to be famous, and this is not possible. Art cannot be taken like this. and music is a part of the art. So you cannot do this with art. You are, if you are starting to be like this, you are unrespectful with your colleagues, with the music, with your art, and with yourself. This is the most important thing, that you cannot be unrespectful to yourself. So there's a lot of bad things, of course. I think now music in general, it's a prostitute in some way. So I think in a couple of years, hopefully this will change. Well, actually, there's a lot. I mean, I cannot say one in particular, but nowadays I don't have any. I mean, I'm totally focused on my work. I'm totally focused to discover new things, to explore, to push myself every single day. I have one competition, and the competition is with me, only with me, to develop new things, better things. And actually, I think the good ones, or the people that inspire me, it's not in techno scene. Jean-Michel Jarre, or people like this, for example. They inspire me to explore some things, to do some things, new things. So they are not exactly in the techno scene as we know this, or in the mainstream, but I can take a lot of things, and I can learn, and I learned a lot of things from him. So this is the people that I really like to follow. People who explore the sound, to develop their own style and their own gear. Well, this is a good question. I mean, normally a lot of people ask me this in the club or in the venue when I'm gonna play, but actually I don't have any playlist. I'm not a fucking iPod, you know. I'm not a computer to put a playlist. It always depends of the mood of the people. It always depends of my mood. It always depends of this connection that I can have and I can get with the people. And it's a lot of factors, a lot of things mixed, you know. So this is the venue. What kind of venue is, the atmosphere, the people, the mood of the people, my mood, of course. So this is, it's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit, what can we do together? It's not only from me to you, or to the people, or from the people to me. It's feedback, constantly a feedback. Every single track that I play, it's a constantly feedback. So I don't know. It depends a lot of things. It depends a lot of things, and yeah, I don't have any track that I'm gonna play this now and tomorrow, or it depends. It depends. I have a bunch of tracks in my backpack and everything, but I don't have exactly the playlist that I'm gonna play that night. Well, actually, when I start as a producing 27 years ago. So in that time, at least I was living in Mexico. Now I'm established in Germany. In that time, I started with this Atari Amiga. It was running for on MS2 or MS-DOS system, and I was running this sequencer. It was the name was a Fast Tracker. So it was totally totally strange for me in that time, but it was great. It was like marvelous. So I start with this. Of course, the technical stuff they change a lot, and yeah, I start with this. I develop my own sound. I still have somewhere a floppy, these floppy cards from the computer with some recorded sounds from some synthesizers and everything. But yeah, normally I start with this, and of course, all the time I try to get my sound percussive, hard, to make you dance. This is the techno that I like to produce and to play. Of course, my best thing about Mexico is, first of all, my family. My family, they are over there. The food is something that I miss a lot. All the food, and of course all this kind of places that you can walk, some coast sides, some small towns. I like it, and I miss it a lot. I mean, it's totally different to be here, but every single time that we can go to Mexico, of course we do it. But this is the most important thing that I miss. The best thing about touring, I think the first thing that I can say is it's every single time a really good experience to go to a new place. It's really nice to meet new people. It's really nice to make these people for the first time dance on my style, under my circumstances, under my music. It's totally crazy. I really like to be in some kind of places when I do some touring, to know the people, to know the culture. I think this is the most important thing. Well, I think, yeah, I know. I think, in my opinion, the most important thing here is, of course, the isolation regarding the family. This is really important. When you don't have the chance to travel with your family, with your partner, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, it's really shitty. I can understand it, and I understand it. It's really shitty, but once you can do this, I think this is not so bad. I mean, regarding the food, etc., I think you have to be very disciplined, you know, but with your own. Sleep good, eat good, try to be the most healthy as possible, because otherwise you at the second gig you will be totally wasted, totally crashed. I don't know. As I said, I was producing since, I don't know, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and at least for my first releases, this took something like between 5 and 7 years in that time to put one of my first releases in Mexico for one. I think it was BMG or Sony Music, the record label, a remix I did for a local group over there, and then I started to produce for another labels, etc. But at least it took something like 5 or 7 years of work. Well, I cannot say this. I mean, there's every single city, every single country that I played before. Nowadays, they have a very particular things with the people, with the culture, with the city. So every single city, every single club, every single country has they have their own special taste. So I cannot say this or this crowd's much better. Of course, I love the crowd from Mexico. I come from Mexico. Of course, I love the crowd from Germany. They are totally crazy, and every single time that I play in Germany, it's crazy. I know really good the people from Germany. So I love it. People from Belgium as well. But one of my favorite public, I can say it was, for example, in Mexico City when I played in several years ago for Love Parade. The people was totally crazy. But in general, I can tell you that I'm really happy with all the kind of people in every single situation in every single city. Well, as I told you, I'm working with a lot of DJs and artists at the moment with my label, with Assassin Soldier Recordings. But I'm really happy and I'm really excited with one producer from Spain. His name is Octavian. He's a really great producer. Now I'm preparing an EP of him on my label. There's gonna be a couple of remixes, including one remix of me. As an artist, I can tell you Bart Melo from Belgium, and Jim, of course. They are doing a duo. They are doing a collaboration. The name is Sustained, and Jim Solis, of course. They are doing a collab. They are playing back to back, and it's really crazy. I really like the style of these guys, and of course they are part of the label. So I can recommend really in a big way this. No, actually, I think at the end, I don't think that there's a special technique, there's a special gear, there's a special. Now some mixer, some computer is special, but in 2 years it's not going to be anymore. So the main special thing is your skills, your own skills. Your ears, your knowledgement about the music, about what you want to do, what you want to do with your career. This is really important. What do you want to make you feel? Because at the end, music has a lot of things in art. They are about feelings. They talk about feelings. So with your feelings, how do you want to drive the people with your feelings, with your music when you are playing as a DJ, with your music when you are playing live, or with your records? You have to show the people the way that you are showing, that you are presenting to them regarding the feelings, because everything is a feeling. So you have to show them. So I think the main and the most important thing regarding this is just prepare yourself and push hard every single day. As I told you, every single track, at least for me personally, every single track, it's about feelings. Love feelings, angry feelings, scary feelings, in a blue mood feelings. It's all about feelings. So I can tell you that I don't take it from anything else, just about feelings. Actually, for this Macabre EP, the owner of the label asked me about to produce an EP. I didn't have any idea about the name, about the tracks and everything. So as I said before, it was just the right time, the right moment, and I produced, or I took my ideas from my head and I put it over there, and of course all the feelings that I had. It was something spooky, something scary that I was living in that moment, not in a bad way, but it was the feeling as an artist. It was the feeling that I wanted to present to the people. So the EP was really well accepted, and I'm happy about it. No, of course not. I never in my life work with the same sounds or with the same template or with the same patterns. Normally, I try in every single EP. I try to develop. I try to do the same style because it's like a story. I try to do in every single EP like a story. That's why some tracks can be a little bit similar, but I never use any pattern because, as I said, every single track, every single EP, it's I try to say something. I try to tell something to the people regarding my life, regarding the circumstances or the social circumstances out there. So it's everything's new. Everything's new. I really like this metallic and organic, by the other side, sounds. I really like to create my own sounds. For example, normally 95% of the hi-hats on my own productions I created with my mouth. This I record it in the microphone, and I do a lot of process with them, with the vocoders, with a lot of things, compressors, EQs. But normally there are some kind of sounds like hi-hats, close hats, even the bass sounds that I recorded with my voice, and then I put it in the process, and I develop it, and I do this. So. Well, actually, I would like, of course, to Jean-Michel Jarre, Front 42, of course, and Kraftwerk. I think this will be really excited and funny just to be over there and check how are they doing, or what is the process in the studio for them to do this. All the connection, I think at least they will take half an hour or 45 minutes in the studio connecting things to make one piece of gear to make it sound. So I think this will be really funny to be over there and to work with them, of course. I don't know. Actually, there's a lot of artists out there that they are really good. There are a lot out there that they are only copies, as I said. In my opinion, I cannot say it now because I'm totally focused. I'm totally focused on my own things now. So there are a lot of artists out there producing amazing and really creative things. But there are another bunch of people that doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't represent any kind of techno style. Well, actually, I always I will always fan for the 80s music. So I rise myself in this 80s music from the American music and British music. So one of the artists that I would really love, but unfortunately I cannot, it's George Michael. George Michael for me was a break point in my career, in my life. So unfortunately he's not here anymore. He passed away, but yeah, of course that could be one of my favorite dreams.